The king is a playing card with a picture of a king on it. The king is usually the highest-ranking face card. In French playing cards and tarot decks, the king immediately outranks the queen. In Italian and Spanish playing cards, the king immediately outranks the knight. In German and Swiss playing cards, the king immediately outranks the oboe. In some games, the king is the highest-ranked card. In others, the ace is higher. In Penischer, Schnapsen, and many other European games, both the ace and the 10 rank higher than the king. The king card is the oldest and most universal court card. It descends directly from the Mamluk king card, where it outranked the viceroy card. In a French deck, the court cards have names, because the manufacture of playing cards was illegal in England during the interregnum. When the English Restoration came and the court began playing card games, the suits in an English deck came from the French deck, but without all of the law. For a period, starting in the 15th century, French playing card manufacturers assigned to each of the court cards names taken from history and mythology. The names inscribed on these cards still appear on 32 card decks in France. The names for the kings in the French national pattern are, in many card games, when all 4 kings are acquired by a single player, they are commonly called the 4 horsemen. King of Clubs. In cartomancy, the King of Clubs has the meaning of good character and loyalty and the realization of ideals. The card is said to be one who has great power, but one who is not aware of this, and is outwardly cheerful but inwardly reserved. The King of Clubs is said to have a natural affinity for the Queen of Diamonds. King of Spades. In the French national pattern, the King of Spades is the biblical King David. The suit of spades means swords for the Italian spada, and the sword which he holds is that of Goliath, whom David slew. The king is holding a harp, as the Bible attributes many of the Psalms to David. In cartomancy, the King of Spades reversed is viewed as a dishonest lawyer. He is a stern lawgiver who is not easily swayed by emotion. It is representative of a dark-haired person who is intelligent and authoritative in judgment, and is not easy to get along with. King of Hearts. In the Rouennais pattern, the King of Hearts is sometimes called the Suicide King, because he appears to be sticking his sword into his head. This is a result of centuries of bad copying by English card makers, where the king's axe head has disappeared. The King of Hearts is the only one of the kings without a moustache. King of Diamonds. In cartomancy, the King of Diamonds represents Caesar, dictator of the Roman Republic. The King of Diamonds is different from the 3 other kings, appearing in profile with a single eye visible. He is often depicted holding an axe in his left hand and raising his right hand. The King of Diamonds is also commonly known as King of Dices. Example cards. Kings from French playing cards. Kings from Italian playing cards. Kings from Spanish playing cards. Kings from German playing cards.